Tony from Nestor. I'm just going to start mixing the plaster. So just sprinkle it in, you don't need to use your hands. Sprinkle it until it peaks, because they're pretty peaking. So what I like to do is mix it up with your hand, with your small tool, sorry. There you go. You get a nice reasonable clean mix. And what I always like to do is I like to put a little bit more in the corner, so with a little bit of thick here, so we can actually bulk out the miters. So what you can do on site, you see you've got a bit of thick stuff there. What you can do on site, you put a few strings in there for reinforcement. Don't really need this on here. I'm just making this good as is. So here we go. So before we actually put the blaster on, remember what we need to do is control suction. So put the water on the corners you're going to do. I'm going to do these two here. Nice bit of water on. These joint rules, got 4 inch and 6 inch joint rule. I prefer to use 6 inch. Some people prefer use a 4 inch. So here we go. So right, with the thick material that we actually go on there, literally push it into the gaps. It goes right in. Do the externals first. Nice thick gear there, so push it in. Follow the contours of what you're doing. You'll soon see it come up. So what I would say is though, guys, you're fresh to doing it first time, just do one miter at a time. So literally always have 2 hands on the tool for control. Never use just one hand, always 2 hands. So follow down the lines, cut into it, go away from it, quickly flip off. So again, so we're going to do the other side. Really should clean this with a tool, because this could be really sharp. Again. Because it's really thick here, it comes off quite easily. I'll put in thicker on the thinner stuff on this side, it's actually going off. So again, always got my 2 hands, cutting away from it. Shoot that off there. And the corners come into shape very quickly. Now the external miter is the easiest one to do of the 2. So we're just doing the external miter. What's just you do the external miter first. And then you'll get used to using the tools to do the internal. So the corner's coming up now, so I'll do a bit more stuff here. Some of this thicker stuff will go into the other inside part. Put it into the part. So we've had some water on there. I'm going to put a bit more water in a minute. Control a bit more of the suction. The other stuff's going. The other side's going a little bit more easy to use. That's the running. So put it in. So again, joint rule. Same again. 2 hands on it. Cut it off. Use a smaller joint rule. The internal needs a smaller joint rule on this 300 square. Use a small one. So again, cut into the corners. never pull away from them, all is into them. So that's it. So that's good, that one. So we'll go back to the other side. Now you can use a busk for doing this, but really you should, when you first do it, you should always use a joint rule. Joint rule is always guaranteed to be nice and straight, follow the angle. So that's it mostly called out, so we use the softer stuff now just to blend this in. So I'm going to do this one. Add a bit more. Do this one here. So literally again, follow the line through. To the top. Hopefully you can see that. Make sure your smalltool is clean as well as the joint rule. Again, there's a fillet quickly, whilst it's going off. Always got two hand control, as I say. So really should keep the joint nice and clean as well. So give it a clean down every so often. Make sure the edge is clean. Didn't use two hands, I should have done. But if I have a little bit of water on there just to bring it up a bit easier. The soft stuff again. Come through here. You can just see it's coming up now. It's lovely. In the internal. Just wipe it in a bit. Give it just a little bit of a drip of water. Again, to the internal. So hopefully guys you get the idea now of how you got to do the mitre. I mean, obviously the staff here will be there to help you if you need it. So that large gap's disappearing now. That needs one hand, I should have done that. But as you can see, the corner's coming up. It's got to be over the other side. This one's a little bit harder to do. So I think it's not stuck down very well on this side. So again, two hands. Down, in. And the corners going up, see. Right, I've actually lifted this up a bit because my back's getting old. So, mostly done the internal, so just get your joint rule, again clean it. So you need to repeat the process all the way around the 4 mitres. Just make sure it's clean and tidy. Need a little bit of more plaster, there's a little bit more left here so we can use, so it's a little bit soft, so cool. A bit more there. Just attention to detail now, just sort of wipe it in a bit. Make the mitre nice and sharp. Try not to clean off your hands, just done what I shouldn't do myself, so clean it with the tool because it could cut your hand. Make sure the joint was nice and clean, so nice and clean and tidy. The internals reasonably clean. So once you're actually done the 4 mitres, what you must do is put more stuff there, a bit more there. So you must actually make good the edges, the inside and the outside. So let's do the outside. Water on your brush, up down just a little bit of water, don't put no pressure on it because the joint rule is going to do most of the work on this. Hold the joint rule up, sharp angle down, and then literally just go along, and that will make the edges. So again you need to repeat the process inside. So this is a different moulding, so the moulding actually you're going to use in the second year, guys. You're going to use this one. This is one that's already been done by another student. It's a slightly different moulding. Some of you guys might have done it already. So this probably needs a little bit of finishing off, but that's what we're going to do in the second year, will be this mould. This is the one we run the other day. So that's how you actually fill in the mitres around the edges, and I'll put it on our panel. So that's the finish of that part of the plain face and put the moulding on.